Hello girls, good morning class 3, how are you? Today we're gonna continue part 2, Aero and Officer Mike. Okay, open at page 514 and let's start. Aero's sense of smell, sense of smell. We have 5 senses. One of them is smell, and Aero has a very strong sense of smell. Okay, let's start reading. Canines have very powerful noses. What is the meaning of canines? This is canines. All the dogs of the police, okay, have very powerful noses, hundreds of times more powerful than human noses. That's why one of Aero's most helpful talents on the police force is his ability to find things by smell. So one of his ability means something you can do or the dog can do. Okay, one of his ability to find things by smell. When children play hide and seek, they may think they are well hidden. Their dog can find them right away. So when you are playing hide and seek with your friends, your dog can find you very quickly. The same is true when a child is lost or wanders away from home. Aero can find the child by using his sense of smell. Each person has a scent. What is the meaning of scent? Each person has a smell. Scent means a smell. That's different from everyone else's scent. Even twins don't smell the same. So if you have your brother and your sister are twins, their smell are not the same. Okay, a person's unique smell comes from the food he or she eats, the soap and shampoo he or she uses, the clothes he or she wears, and the place he or she lives. So every one of us has his or hers smell or scent. Look at this. Look at the pictures. Okay, these pictures show you how the dog is searching about any lost child, okay, or any criminal or any thief. Look at this. This is also picture number 1, hide and seek. Okay, you know this game. And this is the scent. The meaning of scent means smell. Okay, girls? Let's continue. Page 515 at the vets. What is the meaning of vets? Let's see. Aero goes to Dr. Morse. Who is Dr. Morse? A veterinarian. Who is the meaning? What is the meaning of veterinarian? Look at this. This is the veterinarian, and the short form of veterinarian is vet. He is the doctor for sick animals. He is the dog for all the animals. And this Dr. Morse in the picture, in the second picture, show how he is making a checkup. Checkup means he examines the dog. Okay, let's continue reading. Aero goes to Dr. Morse, a veterinarian, for regular checkups. Aero must lie still on a table. Look at the picture. He is lying on the table while the doctor examines him. Once Aero had a small infection on his neck. Dr. Morse gave him some medicine so he would get better. Because a police dog works so hard and has such an important job, he needs to be healthy. At the end of the checkup, Dr. Morse lifts Aero to the floor, pets him, and says, "Good job." Okay, girls? Let's continue. Page 516. Visiting in the community. What the meaning of community? If you go, for example, the school, the bank, the hospitals, the universities, all of these are community, calling a community. Nurses and teachers often write to the chief of police to ask if Aero can visit children in their hospital or school. Aero likes children and is always gentle with them. He is even gentler when visiting a sick child. So when the dog is visiting the sick child, he is very gentle. He lies down, staying very still and quiet, so the child won't be afraid of him. The meaning of won't, it is the short or the contraction of will not. We say won't be afraid of him. When Officer Mike and Aero visit schools, Aero rests on the floor beside Officer Mike. Together, they demonstrate the different command Aero will obey. The children ask many questions. Why is there a police badge on Aero's collar? How high can Aero jump? How fast can Aero run? So these questions are asked by all the students in the school or by the sick children in the hospital. So when all the children saw the dog, they are maybe afraid, but the dog is very quiet and calm. So he is sitting on the floor and he is very quiet, lying down, okay? And he obeys all the commands. Look at the picture, this. So he is sitting without any barking. Okay, page 517, continue. Now the answers for the questions of the children. Officer Mike carefully answers the questions. Aero's badge shows everyone that he is a working police dog. He can jump over an 8-foot wall when he is chasing a criminal. He can run very fast, about 40 miles an hour. Even the fastest person can only run about 24 miles an hour. So he is very, very fast in running and he is faster than anyone else. Okay, page 518. Petting Aero. Okay, how we can play with the dog. Is it easy to play with any dog, with the police dog, especially police dog? Okay, let's read. Children often want to pet Aero. All the children want to play. Pet means play with Aero. Officer Mike tells them the rules. So there are some rules to touch and play the dog. Never, number one, never try to pet a strange dog until you ask permission from the owner. So, number one, never play with a strange dog. Number two, never come up behind Aero. This is number two, because he might get frightened and snap at you. Snap means how, bark at you, because he is very afraid. So don't go behind any dog. Number three, never ever hug a canine around the neck. So no hugging, because he is a police officer. Okay? Number four, walk up to a police dog slowly. So don't run. From the front, not from the behind, so he can see you. Let him sniff your hand. Let him sniff means smell your hand. Pet his head and ears gently. Talk to him softly. So these are the rules that we should follow if we want to pet any dog. Okay, look at this. What is the meaning of snap? Let's read the sentence. Never pet a strange dog without asking permission. It might snap at you. Snap means make sound like barking. Ho, like this. Okay? Let's continue. Back at the station, at the end of a 12-hour work shift. Shift means time or a period of working. There is always, so how many hours they are working? They are working 12 hours, okay? There is always a final job to be done at the police station. After talking with his friends on the force, Officer Mike sits down and writes a report for the police chief about the whole day. Look at the picture. He is writing a report. Report. What is the meaning of report? Report means he is writing everything he has done during the day, the job day. Okay, about the whole day or night. Aero lies down by Officer Mike's chair. Look at the picture. He is lying down on the floor. Okay, the last 521, the title is fellow officers. What is the meaning of fellow officers? Fellow officers means that every officer, police officer, has a friend which is a dog. So fellow officers, the dog and his officer are friends. Okay, look at this, fellow officers. After the report is written, Officer Mike and Aero go home together. When Officer Mike goes to bed, Aero will blob down on the floor. Look at this picture. A blob down. What is the meaning of a blob down? It means lie down because he is so tired. Okay? He wants to sleep. So, again, reading. When Officer Mike goes to bed, Aero will plop down on the floor near the bed. He lays his head on his paws and with a sigh, this is no GH, okay? Sigh, goes to sleep near his best friend. Neither of them knows what surprises tomorrow's patrol will bring, but they are well prepared. They both love being police officers. Okay, girls? Thank you so much for you watching. I hope you enjoy the video. Study, read many times the story. Okay, if you have any question, ask me and text me. Bye.